Okay, guys, we're here. We're here. This is probably the last episode of Ghost Trick. I will miss this game, but first, let's find out who the fudge we are. Let's do it. I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed forever, and then I saw it. The final death at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all of the clues. All I have to do now is remember. The final journey to the truth starts now. What a perfect beginning for the last episode. Yes. Let's save. Let's continue. Let's do this. Final chapter. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay. When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago when the Thnx meteorite fell. We traveled back through time, and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. 4 minutes before death. What a beautiful park. And there's Little and... It's ready! Hold it. Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Hee! No, just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back! If you come any closer, I'll shoot her! Aww, a kitty. Oh, a kitten. Shoot, you might get hurt. There we go. Here comes the Thnx meteorite. Smashes into the ground. And a little piece. That one. Breaks on that thing. And right into Yomiel's back. Okay. Are you okay? You're alright now. Are you hurt? You saved me, mister? I was just doing my job. Gods, they're the one who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. Aww. So that's the Thnx meteorite, eh? It's beautiful looking from this angle. Changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop the Thnx from falling from the sky, but we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life. Yep, I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Joe? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. Well, we might not be able to change your fate of dying. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. My fate is to die here, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future. Okay, let's get started. Okay, guys, we're 10 years into the past. We still don't know who we are, and we're about to save Yomiel, hopefully from getting hit by the Thnx fragment. Okay, let's see. Now, how are we gonna save you? If Lynn would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything. When her sweet potato is almost ready, she's not gonna budge from that spot. But you know, it makes me wonder. A little girl all alone in the park, listening to music and roasting a sweet potato. What kind of childhood did the girl have? Doesn't everybody have at least one day in their lives like that? Give her a break. Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, then we'll just have to move the fragment. Okay, let's get into Ghost. Okay. reach. But you might. Let's see. Sweet roasted potato, basket, nozzle, headphones. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Nope, nope. Not really anything here. Ah, just can't reach that. Okay. Nah, I don't know. I can't really do anything from this angle, so let's just wait a little bit. I know, but I can't really do anything right now. It's ready! Lit. Okay. And then Yomiu gets her. Okay. There's a little kitten. Okay, I still have some time. Why don't you move out of the way for a second? Oh, maybe I can reach from this side. Just can't reach. Okay. Oh, I can turn up the music. Okay. What are you doing? You're going to hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. You made her even drop her sweet potato. I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. Well, that's true. Doesn't really give us more time or anything. What can I do? I can rock this. That was my chance. That was kind of disappointing. Maybe the timing was a little off. Lynn always said it's better to be early than late. Better try it again. Yeah. You know what? Let's do it after the fate change. It's kind of, you know, like thinking about something, but sometimes it's a little hard. There we go. Oh, look at that sweet potato. It's the same shape. The big scary sweet potato. That's not a sweet potato missile. That's Mino. Oh, right, of course. Okay. But look at them. The potato and Mino. Right now, they both have the same shape. So you're saying you could swap them. Good idea, Missile. Okay, here I go. And I'm going to need your help. My help? Yeah, it isn't... It isn't the same, thing yet. Let's see. What can I do? I can't go there. Ugh. Maybe I'll, you know what? I got an idea. Let's, go a little bit after the fate change again. I go into the sweet potato now. There we go. Yes. Now I can do this. Okay. This is harder than it looks. No, I don't want to talk. I want to go up there. Come on. Up there. There we go. Go back to Sissel. Do the trick. Okay. Go back to you. What does that do? That was quite a sight to see. Looks like the sparks got a new feature. Does it help? But neither of them even glanced this way. Guess that's not surprising, seeing as the meteorite didn't even instruct them. Hey, it was a desperate situation. Kill or be killed. And Yomiu is killed right after this by the meteorite. Well, now that Spark has a new feature, we can use it to our advantage in any way. Maybe. Let's see. It's no use. I can't get any water to come out. Well, we can see why not. Yeah, the overwhelming presence of Mino here. We can only use it to our advantage somehow. Well, let's have a look-see at if we could only... Can I do something from here? Not really. I can't really reach it. I wish I could, but I can't. I'm gonna rewind one more time, because, you know, I can't really seem to get this working. There we go. Oh, look, the lamppost is bending, but it hasn't broken. It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. It just might hold on for a little while longer. If I recall, the Thnx fragment smashed through a glass lantern on its way down. But if Mino sits firmly in its way, then fate should change. Well, let's see. Here we go. It's about time for that meteorite to come down. Don't worry, Missile. I think we're ready for it. Looks like we're right in the past fragment's way. Okay, that giant sweet potato. If anything can get in the way, that ugly monster can. Ouch. Yeah, sure. Anyway, now that the fragment's path ought to change. Yeah. Okay, let's see this. I don't know if I can do anything here, but... Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. It's a lot of fast clicking here. Okay, I went through the... And here comes the other one. Poke! There, how's that? Look, the fragment's course. It changed a little. Now Yamil's fate should really change. Wait a minute. Taking another look at the fragment's trajectory. Now that it's changed, what's in its path? In its path? No! Detective Jowd! The Thnx fragment shot through his leg. What? But the cruel twists of fate weren't over yet. Come on, put it down. Huh? Jowd, put the gun down now! If you don't, you're going to shoot him! I don't know if it's detective training or what. Even through shaking from his pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down! No! I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole a life away with my own hands. I won't let that happen. Oh, Missile, the bullet stopped in midair. I'm here, inside the bullet. Now, let's swap it with something else. What? Detective Jowd, the meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove this murder isn't Detective's true fate. And to do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here. Yes, a sweet potato! Sweet potato saved the day. There we go. Oh. Oh, he died anyway. Oh no, we stopped the bullet, but we still couldn't save him. That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive. What? I'm not dead, I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still, the fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. Yeah, I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we're overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still turning slowly. Oh no! Look out! Wake up! You gotta get out of here! Damn it! My leg won't work. It's all over. We're out of time. Miss Lynn! Nope. It isn't over yet. But there isn't anything else to swap with. Why don't we just play out and try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse. And then you can redo the last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased. But her memory of it will remain, like a scar on her psyche. I won't let it happen, not if I can help it. And what can we do now? Even if we work together. I think there might be something that can be done. What is it? What can Sissel and I do? Don't forget, I'm here too. It's true. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yomiu! Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. Huh? I don't get it. Just trust me. Let's go. Oh, alright, I'll try to move here. Now, gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. And remember, you only have a split second. Okay, now do it! Got it! There we go. Now it's your turn, Miss O. Me? Or what can I do? I think you know the answer to that. Okay, got it! Yes. You can swap them. That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position. But even if I swap them, it'll still be right above Miss Lynn. Don't worry. Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. Okay, let's go. Swap. There we go. And then it'll false again. But it's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino. What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or 2 helped. Oh, it helped, alright. Well, I see. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm going to save the little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Ye gods. Oh, yo mio. You're awake. Hey, mister, is your knee okay? Huh? It'll be fine. It's just a scrap. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit. But the main thing is that you're not hurt. You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could. But... What's that? This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave. A detective's badge? Thanks! Okay, you know what to do, little detective. Right. Are you alive? Yeah, sadly. Hang on, help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving by itself. It was as if somebody was controlling me. I see. But you know, I'm glad it happened. Oh no, the kitty! Oh, poor kitty. Hey, mister? I found this kitten. It was over there. Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray. It's kind of limp. Is it okay? I don't know. I think it's unconscious. That's funny. It doesn't look like it's injured or anything. Poor little kitty. How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kid? Aw, that's so cute. And my cat is ruining the moment by pouring his nails into something. Well, it looks like his fate changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Sissel's. Sissel! The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name. These long, lonely 10 years. You were my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now? I'm a cat! Oh, I'm so happy! Okay. Old friend. Oh, it's so cute! Okay. I think... I'm sorry. I love cats. I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. Hold it! Somebody, please look at me. Huh? Oh, kitten, shoo, you might get hurt. Somebody, please reach a hand out to me. I had just only died at the time. I had lost my everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to you. The next thing I knew, my soul had been transferred into the black kitten. No recollection of who I was. I lived as a cat with you for a while. After a while, the man regained his memory, and I went back to being just a cat. And then the man got his body back. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see. Just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was a little too late. I had just missed her. She left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomil." Oh. The man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Oh, it's so sad. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. I'm actually choking up a little bit here. For 10 years I wandered through the darkness, with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first I could only manipulate small creatures and objects, but then, after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and it started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. When I got my revenge on Lynn, or at least that light, or I would see that light, or at least that's what I want to believe, try to believe. I'm sorry. I have a little trouble reading right now. My cat is agreeing with me. That's right, we saw this kitten before. I left my old self buried in the junkyard and walked away. Black cat. I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much at murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead. What? It was that stray shot Lynn shot. I wasn't able to control her completely. The first bullet didn't hit anything, or so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Sissel inside that bag. That's when I lost my life. Right there, in the presence of Thnx radiation. And that's when I got my powers of the dead, like ghost tricks. I think I understand now. But why was I the only one who couldn't get his memory back? It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was because it was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But then, as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? You can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead. But even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. You mean, I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have let my fiancé stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along. Oh, this is such a pretty story. Oh. It's a long episode. I know. I'm sorry. In any case, now that the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Sissel's fate, and I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too. Yeah, I believe you're right. So this was the last fate to be averted, eh? Fate averted. So, Yomil, it looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure. Yes, and I'm glad too. I think I kinda understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. Well, then I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born. Right, we should get back to the new present. I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again. So these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, eh? And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either, the most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Sissel? Yeah. When we get back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It will be like we never met. So before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have changed now, right, Yomil? Thank you, Sissel. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yomil. Sissel, are we ever going to see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't. Don't worry, Missile. I'll bet we see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then. Sissel, I'll never forget you. And I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy. Well, looks like you've come to live with me now. Let's be getting home then, little black cat. Home. Sounds good, detective. Oh god, here we go. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our new present. Oh, I just love this story! Okay. We said goodbye to our parts of stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would cross again. Let's see. Wait! No. Why wait? Before you go back to the new present, I wanted to thank you. Ray! Before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you! Yeah, it is I, Ray, in case you've forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I hoped. I'm really grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you. But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yeah, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know. Who exactly are you? That's a good question. Fair enough. I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. You changed the fates of many people tonight. The first of which was hers. Oh yeah. That was hilarious. Look, there we go. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot in the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. Story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. The little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached a paw towards his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred. What? Look at that. By the powers of the dead. How? He didn't really understand himself. Not yet, anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it, don't you? Hey, wait a minute. That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. It just wasn't anything he could do with only a power to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the man, but there still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in the red in the deep, deep sea. And then he went back. He went back to the world 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death. What? How? He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again. And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that has taken these 10 years to be retold. So that was you, huh? Yep, that's right. It was Missile. That's right. I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in Dark Years. You couldn't change the face of these people on your own. So he decided to wait those 10 years out. Exactly, and then at last, that fateful night rolled around again. But this time, I had grown old, and my powers were weak. So I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second. You were able to manipulate that desk lamp. Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. Huh? From watching the man in red, I found out that there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could. Like travel through the telephone lines, for example. What? I may not seem like much, but it's a very important power. Especially if you're trying to chase somebody. There's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning I had that power. How did you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before. On that night the first time around. We what? We met before? From listening to the conversation of the two intruders in the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life on the junkyard at the edge of town. I followed the ghost road paths to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my first stand on end, I can tell you. That was me? So I shot on that night first time around as well? You had lost your memory that time too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I did what? I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. And then you disappeared. All way over the telephone line. I'm really sorry I didn't help you. That's why I decided that this time I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage. The only thing you were interested in finding was your own lost memory. If I could only guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, to Yomiuri. What? I gave you the information you needed to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit. A time limit? That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have ever found out the truth tonight. And the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have all been over. Then, you mean that thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that? Completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. Well, that ends up that one. But I just wanted to say, use your time wisely. Oh boy. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. True. But that cat's supposed to be like 10 years old. Now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and I with them. And with them, so will I. Miss L, I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Miss L, so you waited and waited 10 long years. For all the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla, eh? Of course, because that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Cecil. And so the story of a single night came to an end. And nobody but us knew what really had happened in this town tonight. I made my way back to a new present. I'm so excited. Huh? How come it's dark? I'll just turn on the lights here. I know this little contraption. No gun in the frame, as you can clearly see. No Yomiuri to edit this little thing. There we go. Look, it's me! Were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Yippee! It worked! But it's not even my birthday today. It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made this surprise for her, but it came in so well, I just wanted to use it again. That's alright, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right? Really? Thank you, Detective Jab. Dad, you're home. Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh? Is something wrong? You have one of those badges too? Oh, this? Yeah. I have one just like it. My dad gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine, though. Haha, how long will you keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? What's wrong with it? To me, it's a symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? Now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me. That you will. That you will. Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're that same little kitten. That's right, the very one. You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten. Still a kitten? Yep, he never got any bigger or anything. Wow, what a mysterious little fellow. I know, right? His name is Sissel. Sissel. Seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before. I think Sissel likes you, Lynn. Aw, and there's her mom. Alright everyone, let's start the celebration. Okay, Mom. I bet you're just like me. Your destiny let you here somehow too. Yep, it did. And so we meet again, Sissel. Yep. From just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somehow, somewhere, in some way. And now, this is my new fate. To live forever. I guess I really am a cat. It just suits me fine to curl up and watch the strange and beautiful patterns of their lives as they unfold. It looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. Yes, and that is it. We have finally done it. We have played through all of this beautiful gameplay. Oh my god, guys, I love it so much. Look at Missile. Inspector Camanela. Whoa! Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn. Like I said, it's not my birthday. Hey, Missile. I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort. But birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby. Ha! There we go. Wow, Inspector Camanela really gobbles down that spaghetti, doesn't he? Yeah, we have these little things in between. Oh my god, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, leave a like, leave a comment, and you know how YouTube works. I want to thank you guys so much. There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh? But definitely not good. Maybe now I can be a great detective, just like Inspector Camanela. What kind of example is the Inspector providing for these men? Yeah, exactly. Well, you get these little awesome thingies in between. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this entire series together with me. Here's your food, gentlemen. I thought she only worked there as a spy. Memory, what are you doing here? I heard you were going to be picking new members for the Special Investigations Unit today. So you took on a part-time job here just so you could Easter up? Yep. Oh, you have no idea the lengths I go through to reach my goals. I don't want to know. Oh, this has been one long episode, almost an hour long, and it's not over yet because we have the entire, you know, thing to go through. All the characters, all of their new things. God, I love it. La la la, I've never cooked this way before. So exotic, so exciting. La la la. Turmeric, coriander, cumin, fenugreek. I have no idea what he said. Oh, but our very best new customer requested it. Now good luck with the taste testing. There we go. Follow. Yeah, we've done here before. Oh boy, I don't think I can eat another bite. Just who exactly is this very best customer anyway? Well, guess who, of course. The curry-loving fella. So yeah, we got everybody coming by with this credit scroll. I hope you guys enjoy this much. If you don't, please just click away. But please leave a comment, leave a like, you know how YouTube works. Oh god. I have no idea what to say anymore. I just wanna... Oh god, here we go. Are you sure we really need all these explosives? Not to worry, beauty, my dear. I followed the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like it said. I think he meant 20 grams. Wait a minute, 20 kilograms? I thought it was 20 grams! Whoops. Oh, curry lover's getting rich now. Awesome. More chicken! Oh, I have no idea what to say anymore. I don't think I can say anything else. So this is where you work, huh, Papa? That's right, sweetheart. Darling husband, don't you have any ideas of all you could give me? You must have heard some juicy stories. The indiscretions of a minister, perhaps? No, must you talk that way in front of our darling angel? Here's to her stodgy mind of my darling husband. Against his face also. Oh, hilarious. Oh, God. Oh. I love this game so much. I want to know you guys' opinion about this game. I mean, do you guys love it as much as I do? This deal is going quite well, I must say. These crepes are quite good, my man. The Yonoa is about to scrape off the bottom of the sea, sir. Be forewarned. Yeah, good. Keep it together, man. You're trying to give me a case of the vapors? I believe I nearly died of fright just now. Okay, I don't know what they're dealing with, but they're still dealing. Oh, this is gonna be one episode to edit, though. My cats have been bothering me all evening. Because they know I was playing cats. The guy's rocking out in the park. Love, peace, pigeons, love, live, rock, roll. There's the guy investigating. Why is he investigating a Thnx fragment, though? It's not like there is any reason to do this. But he's doing his happy thing. His pigeon is going off to join the rock music. Ha! There we go. And there's the guy handing out leaflets. Stop the park from charging emission. Protect the rights of those who live here. I think they could join a band. And there's this guy's dancing. We had those too. Today's the day, you know. He's finally getting out. You know, everybody's starting to get real tired of seeing you do that. Then let me show you a new dance that has been passed down in our family. For generations, we do this when we have a stomachache. We call it dance away the pain. I'm real interested in that one. Think you could show it to me, say, next week? Got it. I think you don't get the concept of next week. So who exactly is getting out? Because the story apparently isn't over yet. I just love this music. Huh. There is Yomiu. Painting. 10 long years, Yomiu. Your time's up today. The young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside. Oh, his beloved. His fiancée's still alive. Thank you, Sissel. That's so sweet. So he finally got out. He's still alive. He has his life ahead of him. All thanks to us. This is it. This is the end. This is the end of this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful game. Thank you guys again so much. I hope you have had as much fun as I had throughout this adventure. And I will see you guys in the next Let's Play. See you guys then. Bye! Holy crap. Oh, there, I'm dead. First go already. Okay, so this is a pretty easy game, actually. It's kind of fun. It's very simple. Well, for what I paid for it, I'm not, I like it a lot. I didn't pay too much for it. Steam sale, eh? Let's see where am I? Scrub this shit.